Mazio Bieze. Mazio Bieze. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Cristiano. Thank you for joining. There's so much to Cristiano. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
Brother Masikwala,
Living Word Deliverance Ministry.
Yes, your madam.
I love you too. Thank you. Testimony. Madu Boise. Okay, man. Blessings. There's a powerful secret that we're supposed to use. Very simple secret. So that you understand. If you are with us, it is Biafra government. We have no doubt. No one doubt at all. Whether or not you're on the right side. Okay, watch it. Our own blessing. Your son is doing well. Very well. Irene and he. Chenna Amadi, Paul Ebel, Akuma
Asemo walele yala omo Biafra kanye kele tukokike onye furo no dibo bezi anyị mazi na modika ike ọbịago wetọbụ igbo na abụ wekwelugo na ọ bụ onye tupu dije n'ọlụ wekwelugo
Solomon Azubike, Mr. TJ. Yes, December, the Romulo. Thank you for the good work. God bless you, Chikadre John. Thank you so much. All right, let's go. Let's do this, because there is no more time this night, because I'm going to make it an open mic. David Oji, I greet you. Nnamdi, I greet you. Clara, I greet you. Solomon, you're welcome. AGK, you're welcome. Chibuzo Miracle, Mbakwem Francis, I greet you. You're all welcome. We are well over 100, and how many of us? 90 of you already on the Raf Chamaka TV in less than 10 minutes. I want you please to hit the like button. Tonight is going to be an open mic. Maybe you will be forced to grab the mic and join me tonight, because our Prime Minister have promised them. He made a promise tonight. He promised them that Nigeria will begin to receive the baptism of fire. Baptism of fire. After December 2nd declaration. Hey! Oku ganere everywhere. Oku. Oku had that I will burn the zoo down. December. After December 2nd. Hey! Chineke mere ndi zoo ebere. Chineke mere he ebere. After December 2nd. Oku ganagwa everywhere in the zoo. Oku ganagwa. The finger of God is at work. Biafra's establishment, the establishment of Biafra will ensure that every dark surrounding is taken care of. Every weed is taken care of. Because Onyendu himself told us that it is time to separate the chaff from the weeds. By the time the chaff is completely separated from the wheat, then Biafra rebuilding will have a smooth sail. Every Sambalat and Tobias must be taken care of. No total. In the morning. We will not wait until noon before we take care of Sambalat and Tobias. All of them. Everything that is Kurukere, we find we will take care of them. Ozibo. No total. No total. I'm telling you, my name is Raphael Chiamaka Jere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam, by the grace of Chukwuka Biama, Deputy Minister of Communications, Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and I also double as the armor bearer of my Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, or again, Uriaka, you're joining us tonight. You're welcome. Thank you so much. My own Esther, I appreciate you. Thank you, and I love you so dearly. Thank you so much for joining. Mama Nnamdi is watching. Thank you so much. You are welcome. So, men and brethren, Umuchineke, I am so excited because the glory of God is descending so heavily. God is angry with the devil. God is angry with Nigeria. God is angry with Nigeria. God is dangerously angry with Nigeria. The Bible you read, it says that every blessed day, the Lord is angry with sin. Nigeria is the capital of sin. Nigeria is the headquarters of sin. And every blessed day, every day that breaks, and God, who doesn't sleep, will discover that men have woken up. He will remember there is a place God has put Nigeria, and that place is one corner where his anger is boiling. And the only thing that God is thinking about is the level of recompense of reward that he will give to the zoo. Because the zoo called Nigeria is destiny killer, is destiny destroyer. The zoo have destroyed so many destiny, have killed so many righteous ones, have covered so many lights, and God is angry. And he has made up his mind nothing will take it back. He said, I will destroy Sodom. I will rain down fire on Gomorrah, and nothing will change my mind. I will destroy the zoo. Nothing will change my mind. A nation that saw light, they saw the children of light who did them nothing, and they vow and say they will never allow that light to shine. In our language, that is what we call Ake Uchionwa. The zoo is a hand that is trying to Uchionwa. Tell me how they will succeed. Who is Onwa? We are the land of the rising sun. And the zoo is trying to cover the sun from rising. I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes, that hand will roast by fire. It will roast by fire. It will roast by fire. In the mighty name of Chukwokika Biama, we have come to restore the kingdom of heaven upon this earth. Yes, and we will stop at nothing to restore that. We have a mandate. It is not the corrupt mandate of Tinubu. Tinubu is so corrupt. Tinubu is a punishment that has been given to you, Zoological Republic. Because if Tinubu is not a punishment, he would have known that if there is anything that will be left in the zoo, he would have released the one that cast a spell on the zoo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cast a spell on the zoo, a spell that can never be removed. And Tinubu, if he wanted to help you people, what he would have done is to relieve Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that if there's anything that is left of you, some of you that want to Japa, you will have time to Japa. But as it is now, Japa is not even possible anymore for so many of you, because everywhere is blocked. Everybody's angry with Nigeria. The Western countries are angry. Biafra is the only name they are listening to now. Biafra is singing. Biafra is rising. And they are happy that there is salvation coming to the indigenous people by reason of Biafra. Yes, by reason of Biafra. I am going to get some of the updates from the Prime Minister. But before then, I told you I will give you a little secret tonight. Some of you may have thought of it, or you may not have been moved to think of it. But now let me tell you. When we talk about Woto Woto, hey, Onyeka is here. Woto Woto. When we talk about Woto Woto, you know what Woto Woto is? The display of, you know, what heaven is recompensing the zoo with, or the reward of the zoo because of the wickedness they have perpetrated on Biafra. That is the report card of the zoo is Woto Woto. You see their armies falling in the streets of Biafra. Woto Woto. Their armies, they come in their thousands and they do not return. Woto Woto. You see their pictures. Some of them, they open their teeth like some of them, they bend down like in the GC. Some of them, you know, area for high do everywhere. Woto Woto. What is that Woto Woto? What does it mean? It means that we are fighting back those that have been killing us, fighting us when we did nothing, when we had no gun. They kept destroying our farmland, raping our mothers, destroying our youth, arresting and kidnapping, and now we decided to rise up to the occasion and say enough is enough. And when the Woto Woto is being carried out, our Prime Minister will give them the evidence on X handle. If you go on the Twitter handle of our Prime Minister, you will see the evidence without any fear or favor. The Woto Woto pictures are there. The zoo armies that are falling in Biafra land, their pictures are all over the Twitter handle, and we are sharing it. And we are not denying that we are the one that is giving them that Woto Woto. But the only thing you will hear Musa and Nigeria cry is, Simon Ekpa is a bad man. Arrest Simon Ekpa. Finland, this thing you are doing is not good though. Finland, if it were you, will you allow it to happen? Why are you covering up for Simon? Simon Ekpa is taking over our airspace. Simon Ekpa is doing that's the only thing they do. They are crying and they are complaining. They can only cry. You know why? Because they know that our Prime Minister and the Biafra Republic government in exile, we are committing no crime. No crime whatsoever. If we were committing crime, if Woto was a crime, I am telling you, Finland, they are the first people to bring out Simon. In fact, they will terminate his citizenship and say, we don't know you, depart from us. But because the zoo know that they are a terrorist country, they are sending their terrorist armies into Biafra land, and the armies are receiving Woto from the hand of our Prime Minister, who is residing in Finland. He is legally living in Finland, a politician in Finland, a legal luminary in Finland, a legal juggernaut in Finland who has studied international law, a father and a Biafran living in Finland, and also a Finnish citizen. Finland have covered him with the shadow of their wings. And they say, you are our brother, you are our son, we are seeing the Woto. If it were us, we will increase it times 4, because we also did Woto on Russia when it was time for us to free ourselves. That is when it was called Soviet Union. We did our own Woto. If you want to be free, they will tell him in the ear, you have to increase the volume. The only thing Finland is telling him, hey, Simon, listen to us. If you want to be free, increase the volume of the Woto. That is the only thing Finland is giving him. They are, in fact, while Finland is saying it, as if Finland on is not entering, the legislators or the our lobbyists, most of them who have been in the parliaments in America, they are putting their weight behind the Prime Minister. People like Elias and the other men, the juggernauts of America, the parliamentarians, powerful men and powerful names in America, they come and they tell him, hey, Simon, we have seen the Woto you are doing. Please, if what you are using before is RPG, there is a modern one now, increase it. You know, if what you are using before is AK-47, there is AK-50, AK-59. That is the one you need. Increase the Woto. Because before America got their freedom from Britain, that is what they did. And our Prime Minister will not stand and he will post the picture. Where, hey, they are falling 70/0, 40/0. Hey, they are receiving the color. Everywhere is red. And the Musa is crying, hey, what are we doing? We need to. Then what they now finally did is to go and pay some criminals. They paid them the first time to go and use sniper or whatever they send them to do. They failed. They paid the number 2 batch. They failed. Number 3 batch failed. Number 4 batch failed. Now they had to send the 5th batch to go and try, because they know our Prime Minister is not committing any crime. Because if he is committing a crime, do you know what they will do? They will call on the United Nations. They will call on the European Union. They will call on American president. They will say, look at the crime that this man is committing in our land. Because they know Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is not a criminal. Simon Ekpa is not the bad guy. He is the good guy. Even the zoo know he's the good guy. That is why even their agents, their criminal agents that they bought, who was lying to them that they are also fighting for freedom, that one will come and say, Simon, what you are doing, I know you are doing well, but Simon, stop. Simon, stop. If I tell you that what you are doing is not good, then I'm a fool. But Simon, stop. Simon, stop. That is the only thing they can do. They will only cry. It came to a point, you know, whatever they do, the Prime Minister will come out with another slogan. He will tell them, please, anywhere you see them crying, go and tell them, cry me a river. We were writing, anywhere they are crying and complaining, we will say, cry me a river, cry me an ocean, cry me a sea, cry me a river. Do you understand what I mean? That is it. That is it. I'm telling you. Now, you know, some of them will come and say, do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is better than Simon? He is better than Simon because now Simon, all the armies are falling in Biafra, and they are falling, and Simon is putting the pictures on social media. Nnamdi Kanu did not do it now. Nnamdi Kanu is better than Simon. He is better. But now let me tell you, the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have always wanted his head, and now they got him. Now Simon made sure that they could not cut his head because his head is now more expensive than the whole of the zoo. Anything happened to his head, this one you are seeing is just child's play. Now they forget that it is the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every of the gospel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never been a peaceful gospel. The gospel to be free from Nigeria is a gospel of fire and brimstone. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why did they hate him? Because his gospel was filled with fire and brimstone. The Biafra Republic government was an institution that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had already prepared. The Woto style is where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was coming to. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not gotten there because he was giving them the benefit of doubt because the people around him was slowing him down. But whether or not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had the intention of arriving at the Woto bus stop, it was just a matter of time. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was headed to that Woto bus stop. He was about 3 bus stops to Woto bus stop before they kidnapped him. And when they kidnapped him, he told the idiot criminals that made sure they kidnapped him, he told them, as long as I could not get to Woto bus stop, this man with the new dimension, he has the capacity to take Biafra to that Woto bus stop that will deliver Biafra. Please, hand over Radio Biafra to him. They said, no way. Come on, give me a kind more. And that's why you see them, they are all dying one after the other today. Come on, give me, one after the other. They are all dying. They are falling. They are falling. Yes, I am deceiving the gullible, and you are listening. I am deceiving the gullible, and you are one of the gullibles that is listening, and I'm happy you are enjoying it. But unfortunately, you will not be able to comment again. You will only be listening. You will now only be listening. You will not be able to comment again. Hello, idiot. Okay, there you are. You will only be listening because you must listen. Because if you don't listen to us, how will you be able to hear the truth? Because you know that we are the one that have the intel. We are the ones that have the intel. That is why you are here to listen. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not coming to the Woto bus stop, he wouldn't have said this. Now listen to him. He said there are 2 ways to get freedom, either by the polling booth to go and vote, to do this and through election, or you fight. He said, which one have we chosen? We have chosen to fight. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu many years back, it was not even recently, like about 5 years before he was kidnapped, have already concluded that we have chosen to fight. It means that his destination was to make sure he get to Woto bus stop. He had not gotten there. These idiots that are coming to watch us and telling us that we are deceiving people, they tried to stop him. And even though they tried to stop him, they could not stop the Woto. Because without Woto, there's no way we can get that freedom. That is why the highest Woto, which is the senior brother and senior sister of Woto, is going to begin after the declaration on December 2nd. One day, the windows of heaven will be opened. The gates of hell will be brought down. And Woto will rain like fire. The zoo will know that they touched the tail of a lion. I bet you. They will know. They will know. Now listen, let me play it so that you understand that, you know, the idiot that is telling me that I'm deceiving gullible. Let him hear because he's still hearing me, but he cannot comment because I've put him inside a locker. I like this blocking button, this button they call block. I love it. Now, where is Mazi? Let's play. Listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said here.
The path we are pursuing is a path of pressure, relentless pressure to ensure that Biafra comes. How are we going to employ that pressure? There are only 2 ways to get your freedom. in the history of the whole world.
Now, you are listening to a sermon that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preached September 2015. How many years ago? September 2015. 2015, no? 2015. I think that was even before his first arrest. September 2015. So I'm going to start it again from the top. Now pay attention.
The path we are pursuing is a path of pressure, relentless pressure to ensure that Biafra comes. How are we going to employ that pressure? There are only two ways to get your freedom in the history of the whole world. Freedom can be gotten only two ways. One is through the ballot box. In other words, people will contest and they will have Biafra Nationalist Party. Yes, as they have in Scotland. And then we vote for them. When they then go to the house or maybe go to Abuja, they will say, we are here under the mandate of Biafra Nationalist Party. Because of that, we want to go and conduct a referendum in order for us to be free. The other way, you fight. Either you go through the ballot box or you fight. Which option are we choosing? We have chosen to fight.
Which option have we chosen? We have chosen to fight because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have weighed the ballot box system in Nigeria. He knows that ballot box cannot get us that freedom in that part of the world. Which way have we chosen? We have chosen to fight. And which is to say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his intention was to get to that water bus stop. Because he knew that you cannot fight without water. Fight is not peaceful. You know, some of them say they are doing peaceful protest, and I laugh. Peaceful protest. They are doing peaceful protest to get Nigeria back. They are doing peaceful protest to win the economy, to save the situation from the hand of criminals. Peaceful protest. There is nowhere in the world peaceful protests have ever given you freedom or given you what you want. Peaceful protests. Do you know, even here in Italy, they do what they call sciopero. Sciopero is as peaceful as anything. But do you know that since I came to this country, they have always been doing that sciopero. The sciopero doesn't stop. Sciopero is strike. Yeah, the government responds in a way, but not completely. But because of that, the strike is consistent. So to some extent, when the strike becomes so consistent and the government does not respond, some of the youths that are jobless, sometimes they go into very radical protests. They start burning fires. And whenever they go on that radical protest, here in Italy, what they do is the police will come and block so many roads and make sure they don't enter in areas where they will scatter things. But the youths, they get very radical. And the police can never fire shots at them. The only thing the police will do, they will take their guards. That thing they used to protect themselves in case the youths, their head torn, and they want to fight the police or they want to confront them. So they will just be marching and protecting them while the youths are making noise. Sometimes you see them painting the walls and all that. Is that peaceful? Maybe relatively peaceful because at least they know that when they are doing it, they are being protected. You understand? But peaceful protest for a revolution, go and check anywhere in the world for a revolution to succeed. No, peaceful protest, never. It doesn't solve it. Peaceful protest did not give Nelson Mandela the freedom he was looking for in South Africa. Peaceful protest, no. You want, especially in a country like Nigeria, where criminals have taken over. You understand? That is why we decided that we can never be a part of such a nonsensical nonsense. We just want them. But the people that understand what it means to really protest, they are protesting now. And when we see them, we share their videos. Some of them that are protesting from the north side of it, we are sharing their videos. Like the one I want to show you now. They are protesting in the north. And some of them are receiving the anointing as if they are watching the programs or the messages of our prime minister. You will know that these ones understand. They know what it means to protest. And they are protesting. It's not you protest today, and then when you see people waving flag, you say, hey, call this protest AFO, call it AFO. These people, Let me show you. I hope this one plays. 1 minute. Come and see what it means to really protest. You speak in this language. In the language they will not even understand. I hope this thing plays. Let me see. I hope this plays. Okay. Please let me know if it's playing so that I will... Okay, they say no voice. They say no voice. Okay. No sound. I suspected that there will be no sound. So let me refresh. Let me refresh. I suspected the same thing. Hold on, guys. Okay. You are going to have the sound now. You are going to have the sound now. These are the people that are ready for the protest. Not all these ones that they say peaceful, peaceful. We're peaceful. We're peaceful.
Since President Tinubu is taking us for granted and is arrogant, he cannot even come out to apologize. Since they are choosing to become the puppets of the West, since they are choosing to become the puppets of IMF, then we are choosing to side with Russia. We are going to speak to them in a language that they will not understand. Since President Tinubu is taking us for granted and is arrogant, he cannot even come out to apologize. Since they are choosing to become the puppets of the West, since they are choosing to become the puppets of IMF, then we are choosing to side with Russia. We are going to speak to them in a language that they will not understand. Since President Tinubu is taking us for granted and is arrogant, he cannot even come out to apologize. Since they are choosing to become the puppets of the West, since they are choosing to become the puppets of IMF, then we are choosing to side with Russia. We are going to speak to them in a language that they will not understand. Since President Tinubu is taking us for granted and is arrogant, he cannot even come out to apologize. Since they are choosing to become the puppets of the West, since they are choosing to become the puppets of IMF, then we are choosing to side with Russia. We are going to speak to them in a language that they will not understand.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Look behind them, you will see young men waving Russian flags. Waving Russian flags in Nigeria, in the north. And they are talking. You see that guy talking? They're not born Tinubu well. May go arrest them. And they're not born aware. You arrest them, or they go begin they scatter everywhere. You know, I'm telling you, the finger of God is at work. The power of heaven is working. You know, I told them in my video last time, I told them, look, every day that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu passes the night in the dungeon, catastrophe and trouble breeds more for the zoo. Every day they allow him to wait because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as he's there and he's seeing everything that is happening in the spirit realm, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there and he's seeing that Kenya is in uproar, Nigeria is boiling, Britain has, fallen, and he continues to pray. Chineke nna bi n'igwe Chukwu okike abịa mapụrụ ime ihe niile. Obodo ajọ mmụọ, obodo amoosu abụ Zoological Republic. Chineke, ị ga-ala ya n'iyi. Ị ga-ala ya n'iyi. You know, he prays in the language of heaven. Ị ga-ala Nigeria n'iyi. Chineke nna jide ala ya n'iyi. Chineke nna ka ụwa niile wee ekwere na ibu chi. Onye ọbụla ga-asị na Nigeria na ihe ga-adịrị ya mma. Onye ọbụla ọsọrọ ya wụrụ ma ọ sọkwara ya bụrụ ya onye ụkọchukwu Chineke nna ndị niile aha jide ha ma laa ha n'iyi. Anybody that wishes Nigeria well, Almighty God of heaven, May it never be well with them. Confiscate their lives and make their life another misery. In the mighty name of Chukwoki Kabiam. Every day, those are the kind of prayers Mazen Namdekano is praying. And I bet you with my 10 fingers and my 10 toes that those prayers are coming, ascending before God like a sweet smelling savor. God, who loves Mazen Namdekano, who have decided to save Biafra because he has seen the innocence and the integrity of Mazen Namdekano. He smelled the prayer and he says, my son, don't worry. It's not like that fake Jeremiah who is praying and the key is falling from heaven. No. You say, my son, don't worry. He said, my son, don't worry. Your prayer is coming to me like a sweet smelling savor. You will receive answers to all your prayers. Your prayers are answered. Your prayers are answered. Let them know that I am with them. Let them know that everything you say that will happen to the zoo, it must surely happen. The zoo have been cursed and nobody can reverse it. Britain have been cursed and nobody can reverse it. Kenya is suffering because they joined in the iniquity. And as they joined in this evil, 3 of them, united they shall fall. United they shall fall. United they shall fall. And Biafra will emerge. He say, every day, Mazen Namdekano is praying. And as he's praying, wonders are happening. The zoo is in turmoil, collapsing. Kenya is boiling. England is in trouble. Every day. Every day. Thank you so much, Machineke, for the circle. Thank you. Every blessed day, the heavens will rise and the zoo continues to fall. I told them, but maybe they would think, someone like the idiot that came in here now and say, continue to deceive the gullible. Do you think it is by accident that the 3 countries that colluded to sell Mazen Namdekano are suffering at the same time? No, is it by accident? 3 of them. Is it by happenstance? No, it is not by happenstance. It is by the divine mandate and divine finger of God. I will curse them that have cursed you. I will deal with them that have hurt you. I will be a thorn in their flesh. Like Mazen Namdekano will always say, Akan shiha ga'abahono. Akan shiha ga'abahono. That hand they used to conjure and conquer evil against Biafra and against me. That hand they used to mix poison to give me to eat. They will give me, I'll eat it, but that poison will be like nourishment to my body. But that hand, as they will put it in their plate of food to eat, they will not survive. They will not survive because I did them no harm. Biafra have never offended any country. We have never invaded any country. We have never attacked anybody. For example, our prime minister today, he has never gone after anybody. Even those that have been doing him evil, every day you can see that the latest plan he has is a plan of restoration, reconciliation. Hello? If he's a man that has vendetta or he's vindictive in his nature, he will never be thinking about reconciliation and restoration. But because he's a man of God with a pure heart, the only thing he thinks about is to get Biafra. And he's not getting Biafra to use it to oppress those that offended him. No. He's still thinking about reconciliation and restoration. Only that mindset alone guarantees me that Biafra is in the right hand. Only that mindset of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa that is coming like oil on the head of Aaron that drops in the body, like that oil that dropped on Mazen Namdekano and is coming down. The same thing, the anointing, because Master Ekpa robbed off from the anointing of Master Nnamdi Kanu. That is why the same mind, the same spirit, the same anointing, the same mental toughness. If Master Nnamdi Kanu was not a mentally tough man, by now they would have broken him. I'm telling you. Some of them that have not even tried anything, they have already given up. It's not just like Christ said in Hebrews chapter 12. He said, you have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin. Some of them, they claim they are Christians. They are Christians. They have not resisted unto blood. The Christ they say they are serving, and they claim that he's their God. He went all the way through Calvary. He went up to Golgotha, carrying a very heavy cross to pay the price for them. But come on to pay a price for Biafra to come. They push more, push more. They will come and give them bribe. They will remember they need to build hotel. They need to buy estates. They need to be, the richest man in town. They need to, demonstrate a Makwandaibo. They will sell the struggle. They sell the struggle. You see, our prime minister, have they not come to meet him? We are going to make you the second Dangote. Don't worry. Forget about this thing. The other idiot that was looking for him and came to Europe to come and follow him and talk. He said they left him in Belgium. He said he left me in Belgium. He said that they put gun on Master Nnamdi Kanu's head when Master Nnamdi Kanu wrote that. Is it not true? You enter flights, you go to Belgium to go and convince Simon Ekpa, whereas Master Nnamdi Kanu is still in the dungeon. You have not been able to bring him out. But you are going to convince somebody in Finland. All the way, you fly. Who buy your flight ticket? Who buy your flight ticket? I'm Wafia. I don't want to mention names. I'm telling you, before December 2nd, you continue to hold Master Nnamdi Kanu, and the temple continue to ripe like this. I'm telling you, baptism of fire. Those that understand the language, they are speaking it already. Look at them. Shabi, they said they have arrested the people with Russian flag. The people sewing Russian flag. The Russian flags are everywhere. And you know why it is sweeting me and it is sweeting my belly? It is because they are now the ones. They are now the ones destroying the zoo by themselves. They are destroying it by themselves. They are setting fire on it, and we are telling them, hurry up. Like I told you, if they ask you for matches, please give them very quickly. You know petrol is very expensive now. Some of them may not have money to buy petrol, but Biafrans, we have money to give them. Give them 1,000 naira to buy 1 liter. 1 liter is enough for them to do anything they want. If you want to set somewhere, some places ablaze, 1,000 naira own is enough now. Everywhere now. The quicker it burns, the quicker we go home. Because if they have given up on Nigeria, the people from the north, the people from Kaduna that voted Muslim ticket, the people from Kano that were fighting for Muslim ticket, Katsina, and all those places, Yobe, Damaturu, Zamfara, they all voted for Muslim ticket, and now they are all waving Russian flag. Biafrans, we have not waved Russian flag. Oh. We were only waving our own flag, and they were buying us. Now they are waving Russian flag. They are waving Russian flag. And they have given up on Nigeria. They want Russia to come and help them. So what they are saying, Russia come and help, or what does it mean? End Nigeria. I saw one of them carrying Russian flag and tying Nigeria flag on the ground and was rolling Nigeria flag as he was walking, and everybody was hailing him. The other ones, they put fire on the Nigerian flag and they were hoisting Russian flag, and everybody was hailing them. Quickly, make una hurry. Hurry up and do it. Because the earlier you do it, the better for us. Okay, now let me quickly bring you the update from our Prime Minister's page so that I'll be able to put up the link. Before I do that, let me even put the link so that those that want to come in can readily come in, because it is an open mic tonight. It's an open mic tonight, December 2nd. As it is drawing closer and closer, our Prime Minister has promised them. I'll bring you the post. He has promised them that Woto is going to increase. Woto will increase with full alacrity. Woto will increase with full alacrity. So the link is there. I'll pin it on a Jerry Global Media before I go to Twitter for us to see what our Prime Minister have got in stock for us. The link is there already. The link is there. So please come in. Make sure you are hitting the like button. Make sure you are sharing it. Make sure you are sharing and make sure you're hitting the like button. And then, with all the gains we have gotten, idiotic political criminals that we have given a vote of no confidence, you all know how they have come to claim. They have come to claim that they are the ones that made it happen. Idiotic fools. That they are the ones that make it happen. Dara, mad people. Dara, mad people. Okay, yeah, that's it. I need to bring this. Hey, the house not the full already. Umuchineke are pumping in. They are pumping in. They are pumping in. They are pumping in. They will receive woto. Organic. Okay, now let me quickly bring this post from the Prime Minister. Please mute your mic. PM posted this. I see. Okay. You remember they said our Prime Minister told them this, and the news is carrying it already. Prime Minister told them, protest, you are not responsible for Biafrans non-participation. Simon Ekpa slammed Southeast governors. Umahi. Umahi was trying to take credit, and PM slammed him and told him. Now the PM posted this. Look at it. From 2nd of December, anyị ga-akwụ unu igwe woto. From 2nd of December, anyị ga-akwụ unu igwe. How many of you know the meaning of igwe? Igwe is iron to iron, bullet to bullet, RPG to RPG, AK to AK, tomahawk missile to tomahawk missile, bomb to bomb, rocket to rocket. Everything you come with, we will replicate it ozugbo. Anyị ga-akwụ unu gịnị igwe. And what does it mean? What it simply means is that you will receive baptism of fire after December 2nd. That is a promise. It is not a threat. It is a promise. After December 2nd. Why did the PM say so? He says so because the idiotic jagabandit criminal, with all the fires burning, he's busy bringing his friends, the former governor of Katsina, giving them appointment. What did he do? He said, Nigeria president Tifnubu appoints 6 presidential liaison aides to 6 geopolitical zones. Now, he's appointing the people that he wants to use to secure every zone in the Zoological Republic. But he already knows that there is nothing like geopolitical zone as far as Biafra is concerned. Because Biafra, we have already taken charge of our area. We are now in charge. And anybody you appoint, hey, by the time we will release the Igwe and the woto, they will run and leave you. That is almost by that time. So these are the updates. And then before this young man came out, and what did the PM say about this young man? He said, he is definitely inspired by the Biafra Prime Minister. We will speak to the zoo in the language they will not understand. That was my reply to the terrorist state of Nigeria before I started. Exactly. You remember that? This guy must have listened to people.
President Tinubu is taking us for granted and is arrogant. He cannot even come out to apologize. Since they are choosing to become the puppets of the West, since they are choosing to become the puppets of IMF, then we are choosing to side with Russia. We are going to speak to them in a language that they don't understand.
Good.
Since President Tinubu is taking...
Now let's have the summit. Let's have the summit. The house is full already. So let me bring in everybody in the house. It is a full house already. Everybody in the house. All right, let's begin. Let's begin the thunderbolt. Mazi Victor, please grab the mic. You are the first parliamentarian.
I'm need to go to my mic first because
okay, you are busy with something. Okay, go ahead. Yes. Do what you are doing. Let another person grab the mic. When you are ready, you unmute. Mazi also, please unmute yourself.
Bam, bam, bam.
Chineke agene.
Onye si na ngwa adịghị ọtanye ya n'anya. Onye si na onwere Biafra na Chineke akpọọ ya ọkụ.
Ozugbo.
The zoo, Britain, Kenya, tupu oke abịa na-akpọ ha ọkụ right now.
Yes, sir.
Whether they like it or not. I want to remind that Golebo who wrote that on the comment section that our leader, Mazi Nnamdi said that the time will come when we are going to form the Biafra government in exile, when our people give us the mandate to form it. The time will come when we unleash our Biafra liberation army. This is 3 words from his leader, who claim that they are not deceiving the government. And his leader also true that Nigeria is not a place you can go to polling unit or ballot box to win. That you can only go through gun and get what you want. This is the 3 words of his leader, and he did not understand it in the language of heaven. That it is only through Woto that we are going to get Biafra. That is why they keep on deceiving those who believe in them. But I am happy that in Biafra land, as of today, and they ask anybody what is happening, they say the fire from Simon Ekpa is too much. That everybody is listening from one platform. You know, there is those. Some of my friends come and say, Commander, when we are through from listening to every platform, we believe it from our phone. So when we go to, even if they start, they won't see anything. That meaning we are ready to go to the road. We believe some voice note is going to be a problem to us. When we come back, we have a phone at home. We share it back, listen to Bam Bam Bam, listen to Ugo 247, listen to our Prime Minister. So the gospel, the preaching of Biafra from Mazi Nnamdi down to Obatobie has been entered all the grassroots.
Yes, so
look at the stupid governors who want to claim who they are not. When you are fighting Simon because of it at the home, and now you have a come to endorse it at the home and declaring that you are the one who gives the authority. Who are you? Who are you deceiving? And what do you think that we are doing? Then isn't our one also.
I'm telling you.
But they forget that in Igbo days, last night, Neru na Awa, Omuyene Elekwani, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you were Elekwani, Simon Ekpa and you were Elekwani. They goes where they call how I prepare myself to sit at home to refuse the protest. And such protest, because of our leader keep quiet, many our brothers go in there and they die there. But because of our Obatobie said, do not join this protest. Allow them to do their thing. There is no more killing this time around because Biafrans refuse to join the protest. Because if we could have joined, the killing would have gone up to 500 by now. And if this Oko, this Fulani, not like Biafra land, and if you look at Mr. David Omar talking nonsense from his mouth, claiming what will kill him. So our people need to understand that the whole things Mazi Nnamdi Kanu opened his holy mouth and said have been fulfilled. What are those things that he said? That Britain will be destroyed, Nigeria will be destroyed, Kenya is in the line. And when all these things are happening, we are going to have Biafra government in exile, we are going to have Biafra government at homeland, we are going to have our Biafra Liberation Army, and the Prime Minister, which is Obatobie, is in charge of internal affairs. because he knows when he said I'm going to be informed from, they are going to kidnap him. That is why he said, you must go and need to sign more. He has come to bring a new dimension. The new dimension is Bobo Woto is the new dimension. Whether you like it or not, we must continue to give the zoo the fire. See, there is level of, when you put a cuisine on a firewood, there is, when you put gas and you also add fuel, by December, Nigeria is going to receive gas and fuel the same time. When they will see AK to AK, RP to RP, bomb to bomb, missile to missile, we move. We are not surrender until we give them Bongo and finish it with Iwoto or Biafra or we die. Head on, we move. No surrender, no retreat. We continue.
Thank you so much, Mazi Chino. So, Victor, are you free now? Do you want to handle the mic? All right, go ahead.
Yes, so, let me just use like a few minutes of my time to contribute my own quota, because right now my environment will not allow me to, vibrate the way I used to. But never mind. The good thing is that what our Prime Minister has done is that, you see, that thing that the zoo has been looking for a very long time, in Biafra land, it is not inside their own shokoto. Yes, it's not inside their own shokoto. They will bear it themselves. They will bear it alone. The good thing is that we, the Biafrans, have already set it. We have already set our way apart from the zoo. Long time ago. And now all those things that we have been doing is now open for the world to see. Our Prime Minister is now being beat and he's not being justified. And I still wonder why they are still wasting even a second to release our leader, Mazna. You see, that death ear that Chuku Kikabiama has death the zoo. Is it somebody like me? Is it this generation that Nigeria is messing with? I don't understand. So if you think you will kidnap our leader, Mazna, and now all these things is not happening in the public, in the open, the whole world can see. Just wait, after 2nd of December, we are not going to go into confessional war with you. We will deal with Nigeria, not only in Biafra land, we will deal with Nigeria all over the zoo. They should remember, we are everywhere. I will hit my mic for now. If there's anything, I will come in. Because the ear that refuse to hear will definitely follow. That fly that refuse to hear will definitely follow the course to the grave. That's all. The zoo has finished. It is static and it is static. It is finished. It is finished. There is no remedy. There is nothing, no justice, no justification. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that is going to hold the zoo again. It is finished. This is the beginning and the end of the zoo. It is finished. Anybody that is thinking there is no way, you must release our leader, Mazna. If you do not release him, all of you, both those that think that hands cannot get to you, you will see what you could will do. I will leave my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And also, I appreciate that. Yes, when our Prime Minister told them this, when he told them there's a post he made since September last year, he told them that the more you delay the releasing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and at that time we had not even started, we had not initiated our self-referendum yet. This was September last year. He said the more you delay the releasing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and organizing peaceful referendum for the Biafran people, the more dangerous the liberation will become. And the liberation has become so dangerous now that in fact the danger of the liberation is even within their own courtyard. This is I was with one of my elders today. I was saying that this thing that is happening, the thing they make him know, he's just making the thing look so easy for us. He said, when the Bible says that the people that come to fight you, they will eat their own flesh and drink their own blood. This is exactly what is happening now. I've spoken so much. Let me give the mic to the next person. Mazi Oyekachuku, please grab the mic.
Bam, 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 the armor bearer. the armor bearer of the Prime Minister of USB. Thank you so much. Greetings, Biafrans, my great comrade. Thank you, thank you. Yes, you see, are they about okay? You see, we're going to be ruthless against these people.
Let us hear if this our Victor's friend want to say something to us. Victor, does your friend want to say something? Oh yeah, they have we again they have.
Okay.
Victor, no so. Okay, no, go ahead, Oyeka. Like the lady doesn't want to say anything. Go ahead, Oyeka.
Okay, thank you, thank you. You see, dear friends, when you see the way everything is working now, you should know that the hand of Chukwokike is on the throne. And if you are still sitting on the fence, or you are still among those who are still speaking ill of our Prime Minister or trying to jeopardize what we're doing, I pity you. I pity you because we are not going to forgive you. We are not going to forgive anybody. This time around, forgiveness is a sin, is a crime.
They said our PM is live on the air, so well, let us confirm and join him. Wait, let's see. It's true, it's true, it's true. Okay.
Confirm.
Yeah, it's true. Let's go to X. Let's go to X.
Bye.
Let's go to X. So I'm going to bring the X live here so that people will follow it. Let's go to X, please. Let's go and join the PM. Let's go. Yeah, let's go and join Master Christian. I'm going to end this broadcast so that I will start the X. Please. PM is live on X. No, so
okay, one. I'm if I know I coffee. No, Udo.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, maybe we'll come back on the X page. Thank you so much, Pastor Christian.
All right. Udo.
Thank you so much. Please, fellow Biafrans, please understand that we are going to be switching over to the PM right away, and the program will also be live on my channel. So please don't touch the dial. Thank you very much.